square ball to Turner. Oh, coming in, Herbert.
Unfortunately, a good friend of mine, Glenn Adam, got injured in club football on that weekend, and I guess that provided an opportunity for myself to play. The rooming list came out, and I was with Brian Turner, who was arguably a hell of a lot older than me, and we were staying in just opposite the racecourse in Manukau Road, and I didn't realise, but Brian used to drink a whole lot of Coke and eat a whole lot of chocolate, so I kind of indulged in that, thinking it was the right thing to do anyway before the game. No, awesome game, and probably one of the best ones I've been involved in, to be honest. I think, like most of us, it was, you know, an opportunity around football that we'd all probably taken so seriously that you know, we were probably doing part-time jobs. I did a little bit of work for my father. He had a business in Newmarket. But I think just really have the flexibility to train and give it the best shot that we could. Yeah, when I first got in the All Whites, I was 18, 21 at the World Cup, so I think I had a few years on those guys, and you know, but credit to them. I mean, we're a good, strong, fit team, and I think everybody went to the end of the earth to maximise what they could. We were together a lot, and when we weren't, there was these pretty tough programs that get sent out to you, and you know, some would be over the Christmas period, but you know, at the end of the day, I think I always came in looking like an athlete, because that was really a priority for Kevin. And I think at the end of the day, to get around the track as fast and at the front was always going to be a bonus. And I think as a young kid, kind of felt I had a responsibility to do that. It's a massive game. And you're right, I mean, we did walk onto the stadium with just this incredible booing, and but sometimes that can be quite a stimulant to get you going. One of the funny things, and I'll always remember, is looking across into the stand and seeing this banner that had a kangaroo on it saying, "Go home to your kangaroos." You know, so just this non-acknowledgement, of New Zealand and kind of what we were. That's one game I'd say that there were pretty strong emotions around. You know, I think from a coaching point of view, that there was a real disappointment to concede at that period of time. You know, Steve's just awareness to take an early free kick and kind of give us that advantage. You know, to flop right at the end. That was one game that I think the heads were in the hands, and I wouldn't say there was an acknowledgement that we wouldn't continue on, but I think there was a real hurt that we'd absolutely given the World Cup a bit of a dent.
A vital block by Bobby Armand.
Do you play it long? Do you try and keep it? You know, just Richard coming for saves and a bit of relief and getting the ball back again. But I remember Glenn Adam coming on just at the back end, and I'm saying to him, "Mate, I've got cramp, I can't move." And I'm thinking to myself, gee, I've never had that in my life. You know, I've always been the fittest player in the team, arguably.
Lee is up by the halfway line, and New Zealand has won the match.
I didn't know where to look. I mean, there was just emotion everywhere. Adrian Elric crying, people on the ground sprawled out, Grant Turner, just, you know, guys that had just, everybody that had run themselves into the ground. People, remember Frank Van Hatten running off the bench and jumping over everybody. He hadn't built up a sweat, so he had a bit of energy left, but no, just what a cool night, you know. And imagine going back, you know, going into that dressing room and singing songs about camels, and just the whole World Cup experience, I think, just came to the fore. And then Charlie Dempsey came in the dressing room, and it was a cool night. I mean, it was one of those that even after the game, I think every player acknowledged, we don't really care what time Kevin says we have to be home, we're going to have a late one.